welcome to the Cash Flow Talk, Deal Makers. I am so excited to talk with my friend today, Melitza Waage. I actually met this lady less than a month ago, and since the moment that I met her, it was life-changing. Her energy, her passion, everything she's doing is amazing. I know she's super busy. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me, Melitza. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you. How are you?
Love it. Love it. Thank you so much. Before we get to your personal stuff, your business stuff, I just want to give a quick shout out to you, your business, everything that you're doing. And if you just can take one thing from these podcasts, from the YouTube video, that's great enough. You know, just one thing that you can learn from this, just apply it to your business. And if you like what you're hearing, just subscribe below, comment below, let us know your feedback. Melitza, in 30 seconds or 60 seconds, tell me a little bit about you, who you are, and what do you do?
Well, my name is Melitza Waage, and I'm a transformational thought leader, and I help people transform their thoughts from negative to positive so that they can step into their power and into their greatness so they can create the life of their dreams.
Wow, that's powerful, powerful. You are the reason why I ask you this first is because that's in the event that I met you, the Epic Talk in Miami. Tell me a little bit about it. Why are you doing it? What is it? And tell me just a little bit about it.
Well, Epic Talks Miami is a networking platform for business professionals and entrepreneurs that are looking to scale up in their life. If you're looking for amazing speakers, if you're looking for a great networking environment where you leave feeling fulfilled, energized, you feel like there's a family in that community, if you're looking to level up in every single area of your life, the Epic Talks is for you. And how did this Epic Talks come to life? So I moved to Miami about 2 years ago, and I started attending networking events because I wanted to grow my database, you know, and I was new here and I wanted to meet other business professionals. I wanted to meet other people like me that were looking to take their business and their life to the next level. So I ended up going to these events and I was leaving unfulfilled with a buzz and just no sense of direction or clarity. It was more kind of like a hangout with no purpose and no meaning and no amazing conversations. Okay. So I decided to start the Epic Talks myself. And I threw my first event. And then from there, my first event had 15 people. And I had prepared that only in 3 days. Wow. And then after that, a couple months later, I ended up having the second event was 120 people. And I partnered up with Andres, Jason, and Louis, which are amazing people and successful business professionals as well. And now it's become a massive success and we're going on our 7th event. And our next event, we are going to have a speaker, Tyler Benjamin. He's the owner of AuthorsUnite.com. And he's going to teach you how to write a book, how to publish it, and how to become a #1 bestseller. So if you're in Miami, November 28th, you do not want to miss that. And we're also going to have Jason Duran, which is going to talk about becoming an entrepreneur, escaping the 9-to-5, and starting your own business.
I love it. I love it. And one of the biggest reasons why I love the Epic Talk Miami is because it's not so salesy. You know, you guys are just providing value. Of course, there's a cost for you to get in because obviously there's expenses, there's music, there's food, there's DJs, there's even drinks, which was a great environment. But you just go out there and literally network and meet successful entrepreneurs, which is one thing that I loved, and the energy that was there was amazing. So that was awesome. And the beauty
it's $20. So for those of you interested in coming, it's only $20 at the door, and that includes food, DJ, video, photographers, bartenders, registration, and any place in Miami, happy hour will cost you $100.
Absolutely.
And you know, $20 at the door, that covers our cost. And well, it doesn't really cover the cost, but you know, we want to make it to where people come and just get massive amounts of value.
I love it. I love it. What's the goal of the Epic Talk Miami? Where do you see it in 5 years?
I see it nationwide. I want it to be in every single major city, a place for people to come to grow to encourage each other, to share ideas, to start businesses. You know how many people have met at my events and they've done business together already, or they're starting a business together, or they're, you know, traveling together, or they're networking themselves and creating their own little masterminds, you know?
Yep.
That's the whole purpose of this. It's like a church, but without the whole, you know, biblical aspect of it, you know? It's more like business, entrepreneurship. Come there to really take your life to the next level.
I love it. I love it. Melitza, you are from a beautiful island, Puerto Rico.
Yes.
But you're living in Miami, and that's the experience that you're sharing. That's the environment that you're sharing. Tell me Miami. What is Miami?
Miami. Well, Miami is a beautiful place to live. However, the people here, they're not the most, you know, I don't rave about them. It's hard to find really good people here. You know, it's just part of the environment. You know, it's a lot of flashiness. It's a lot about who you know, how much money you have, what car are you driving. And one of the reasons why I wanted to create Epic Talks was to find people like me, because I was about to leave Miami, to be honest with you, because I was not finding people on the same mindset as I am, you know, growth, evolution, becoming better, epicness, greatness, you know? So as far as the people, you know, I'm not crazy about majority, but thankfully to Epic Talks, I'm starting to meet some amazing, incredible individuals, including yourself and your wife.
Thank you.
So,
thank you so much.
But other than that, Miami is beautiful. The weather's amazing all year round. You know, yes, you're gonna have your hot and muggy days, but I will take that over winter any single day. And there's a lot to do here. You know, there's a lot to do.
Love it, love it. Melissa, you're working on your book as well, which is amazing. I follow you on Instagram and social media. It's not published out yet, it's my understanding, but share with me a little bit about your book. What are you doing and why are you writing a book?
Detoxify your mind.
Love it, love it. Can't wait for it to come out.
This is not the final product. We're hoping to launch in the next couple of days or next week. I don't know. It's like sometimes when you're creating something, you want it to be perfect. So you keep finding things that you need to change, and you know what I mean? So yeah, detoxify your mind. This is pretty much what the tools that I share in this book are pretty much the things that I used in my life, or the things that I use every single day to keep my mind clear, to keep my mind from going into the rabbit hole, keeping my mind from going into negativity, going into my past, digging painful experiences up, you know, because a lot of us are guilty of, I'm not successful because this happened to me when I was little. I'm not successful because my husband cheated on me. I'm not successful because, you know, and we have all these things that, like, it's a constant war zone. So in Detoxify Your Mind, I help you gain clarity and get rid of those thoughts so you can start creating the life of your dreams.
That's awesome. Love it. I assume as soon as it's out, you're going to share it on your social media. It's going to be on Amazon. It's going to go everywhere. So again, your Instagram account is down below. Guys, please share Melitza. She puts great content, her live stories and information. Her posts are amazing, and you'll be updated when the book comes out. The one thing that I love about these interviews is that one question and one answer leads to the other one. What is your passion in life?
I'm passionate about helping others. And that's why I created Backpack Attack, which is a movement that I have, that I give backpacks to little children in after-school programs, underprivileged kids, and also kids in orphanages. And we just did a Backpack Attack for the Down syndrome kids of Miami, and that was amazing. And also for the homeless people here in Miami. So we fill up the backpacks with school supplies or clothes and food, and we give them away. And honestly, that when I'm giving back to people, that's my happy place. That's my passion. You know, that's where I feel alive. That's where I feel happy. That's where I feel fulfilled, if that makes any sense. And
I love it.
It's funny because a lot of people ask me, what business should I start? What do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't want to work for someone anymore. And they're trying to figure everything out, and it's so simple. And I tell them, do and create a business that you would do for free for the rest of your life. And for me, that's being of service to others. That's why I have the Epic Talks. That's why I have the Toxify Your Mind. That's why I'm creating a program that's coming out to toxify your life, you know, and it's just being in service to others.
I said it at the beginning of this talk. If you can just grab one thing out of this whole thing, just grab one important thing. That's what I'm going to take away with me. If you are going to get into business, do something that you would do it for free. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Obviously, my next question would be, would you recommend me a book or a podcast or a webinar or a seminar? But obviously you have shared with us your book. What other book could you recommend, or a TED Talk or anything? What other thing could you recommend somebody that wants to get in business or is already in business that what they want to take it to the next level?
I would say Simon Sinek, start with why.
I say it all the time.
Ah!
He just got out the second one, which is next on my list to read. And I don't know the exact name of it, but it's like, what's your why? So now he starts working on what's your personal why and what's your business why. That is an awesome, awesome book. And it's one of the top 3 books that Tony Robbins recommends to anybody.
Oh, really?
It's awesome. Yes. I didn't know
that.
Yeah, I went to the 4-day event from Tony Robbins, Unleash the Power Within.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, he recommended 3 books. That was one of them. That was powerful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's just people end up focusing on the wrong things when it comes to starting a business. But if you answer that question, why are you doing this? Why? What's your why?
Exactly.
It makes everything so much easier.
Yes. And what I got out of the book the most is not about what's your personal why. Like my why, I would say, is my wife and my baby. But it's what's the why of the business. It's about helping other people. It's about getting the best product out there. It's not about making a profit. It's about why is it that you're in business. That was an awesome book. That was great.
Yeah, it was.
That was great. So at the beginning of this, and I'm going to ask you kind of like a favor. At the beginning of these, I said, hey guys, subscribe if you like it. One thing is coming from me. Can you tell the viewers to subscribe to the Cashflow Talk YouTube channel below?
Yes, everyone that is watching to this amazing video and podcast, make sure to subscribe to the Cashflow
Talk.
Cashflow Talk.
Love it. All right.
To continue getting inspired and also listening to amazing speakers and interviews.
Love it. Let's go to the fun round. It's going to be 2 minutes. I have here like 15 questions. I'll just say them. It's just going to be quick answers, and let's just answer whatever comes to you. What advice would you give your 20-year-old self?
Wow. What advice would I give my 20-year-old self? Research more. Do your research before you start doing anything.
Love it.
Good.
That's good. That's good enough. What did you want to do when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a gynecologist because I wanted to deliver babies, but I didn't know what exactly it meant. Like, I just thought that that's all they did, but then as I grow up, I found out that no.
Love it. Mine was a little bit more boring. I wanted to be a police officer. But that was cool. Who was your idol when you were a kid?
My idol when I was a kid was Mariah Carey.
Love it. Michelle loves Mariah Carey. Favorite class in school and the worst class in school?
Favorite class was gym class, and the worst class was science class.
Love it. Were you a nerd or more like a clown in class?
Oh, a complete clown.
Love it. What do you always carry with you? And please don't tell me your cell phone.
What do I carry with me all the time? Oh, shit. Um, you got me good there.
I got you.
What did my Invisalign?
Oh, there you go. Favorite all-time movie?
The Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Do you play any sports?
Yes.
What do you play?
Basketball, volleyball, and I mean, I'm pretty athletic. So
Love it.
anything you give me, I could pretty much dominate, except for golf.
Oh my God, I love golf. I'm not too good, but I love it. What do you do to relax after a long day of work?
I recently started meditating a lot more, and that has helped me a lot. I put in a guided meditation either on YouTube or Headspace, and I do a whole breathing process, and I release anything that I didn't want throughout the day. I release it. I do my little thought process with it, and then I let it go, and I don't let it affect me anymore. So meditation's been helping me.
Love it, love it. Three more quick questions. If you didn't do what you do today, what would you have loved to do?
I always wanted to be a pilot, and I'm still going to get my pilot license. It's just, I'm not sure when, but I always wanted to be a pilot.
Love it, love it. And what would you have loved to do, but didn't have the talent for?
I wouldn't say that I didn't have the talent, because I really believe that anything I commit myself to, I get it done.
Okay.
But I would have loved to learn how to play the piano. When I was little, I started taking classes, and then I ended up moving, so I stopped taking the classes. But that's something that I always wanted to dominate.
Awesome, awesome. Last two. If you can spend a day with one person, any person in the world, who would that be, and what would you talk about?
I would say Elon Musk, and I would want to pick his brain and figure out a system to help our nation think like him.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's beautiful. And last one, if you could change something in the world, what could it be?
If I could change something in the world, what could it be? Honestly, I would say sadness. There's so much sadness in this world, and it comes from hatred, it comes from division, it comes from religion and politics tearing us apart.
Yeah.
And I would say sadness. I know that's not possible, but I know what it is to be sad. I know what it is to feel alone. And it's just horrible. And if I could cure that, that would be something that I would cure.
Awesome, awesome. Melitza Waage, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. It was a little over the 15 minutes, but that's okay. It was so much fun. Thank you for your time. Again, follow this lady on Instagram, social media, get her book as soon as it's out. And again, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me.
Thank you so much. This was amazing. Thank you for this opportunity.
Love it. Love it. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.